Hello, loves. Today I bring to you how I do my personal hoodoo love spell. So, what we're going to be doing is a mixture of candle magic. I have candles that I have made myself. When I first started with candle magic, I did start out buying candles from the store. And then I realized that the candle magic would be even more powerful if I could actually make the candle myself, put the herbs in the candle myself, which I did. I mixed the herbs in, and basically what I did was I made and it's made out of soy wax, all natural soy wax. I melted my wax and I added my personal love oil to the candle wax. I added the color. I prayed over it. I added, glitter and a little extra herbs to it. And I just let it sit. And that's basically all I do, And of course, my oil, I made it months ago. Months ago. I like for my oils to sit in the darkest places possible for a while. I want all of the power of the herbs to be sunken inside of my oil. Okay, and the soap that I have back here, I'll explain that later. But basically, we have soap that I've used and lotion and everything. So let's get into it, okay? So, for starters, I have an empty candle pan here. I got this from the arts and crafts store. Yours doesn't have to be pink. Also, you don't have to have an empty candle pan. You could use a small bowl and foil, because that's basically what I used when I first started. Like, simple. So basically, when I do this love spell, I like to put the petition inside of the candle, but I have already made these candles. I pre-made these candles well into effect for a completely different spell. A lot of times for my spells, I like to have 7 of these miniature candles. And I'm basically going to show you guys how to start it off. I'm like really going overboard, but let's get into it. Okay, so to start off, I already have my candle. I have a white candle lit over here. Really, technically, it's not the only candle. Today, I have been praying to some of the spirits that I work with. So I also have those candles lit, but a well-lit room is very good. Their presence being here is very good. Anyways, it will definitely help this spell go even further. The first thing that you want to do, if you, of course, after you have made the candles and made the soap and the lotion and everything, well, you don't have to make the soap and the lotion first, but after you've made your candles, and sometimes you may put your petition, really, they say it's stronger, from what I was taught, it's stronger to use a brown paper bag, but parchment paper works just as well. I typically like to use a red Sharpie or a glittery Sharpie, but all I have right now is my black Sharpie. I don't know what I did with my red Sharpie, and my glitter Sharpies are out of ink, of course. And then what else we need is Lady's Mantle. I'm using Lady's Mantle today because I just want this extra umph. The way that I'm petitioning this particular spell is not exactly for a particular person. This is just to get people to look this person's way. It's to get more attention. When I do love spells, I would much rather, instead of trying to go after a particular person, go after the right person, because going after a particular person sometimes can be trouble, and I'm just going to leave it at that. I really do feel with magic, experience is everything, because you learn everything through your own experiences, through whatever. Okay, so I'm definitely going to dab myself with some of my Florida water. Okay, although I've already done that, like I said, I was just talking with spirits. But we're going to take our lady's mantle and place it around at the bottom. And of course, ladies' mantle by its name sound is for feminine beauty. I'm going to put some more. 3 times. Okay, next I'm going to take some oil and drip it all over it. Take some oil. And I'm not being stingy with the oil. And I am going around clockwise because we want to bring love this way. Okay, if you have not noticed, I have made the setup around it. Let me move this a little bit. Try to give everything a little room. Okay, I have tried to make the setup surrounding this spell really pretty because I want to make the person who the spell is about appear beautiful, appear gorgeous. We have rhodonite for love, opening the heart, fluorite for speech and being able to speak up, speak your feelings, amethyst for protection, lapis lazuli for clear thinking and making clear decisions and clear choices. Okay, so now we have our herb, we have our oil. We're going to take one of our candles, and I am going to choose you because you are just glistening. You're right next to me and you fit perfectly. Okay, we're going to put our candle in there. So I have all of these awesome incense that you can use, like lavender, rose, lily, lotus flower, vanilla, strawberry, and all of them will do good for a love spell. I am going to go with lotus flower balm. Lotus flower balm, okay? I'm going to use the lotus flower balm incense. But before that, I do that, I am going to write off my petition off camera and slip it underneath my candle really quickly. I will be right back. Okay, so I have written my petition and folded it up towards myself going clockwise, okay? And I'm going to plop that right there underneath my candle. Typically, honestly, truly, I'm going to be honest with y'all, I usually burn these. I don't leave my petitions underneath the candle, but because of the way that I'm doing this candle and because this is going to be an ongoing spell that's going to have other wax burn over it, I'm going to go ahead and do it. But typically, I like for my petitions to burn. I know a lot of people don't recommend that because we don't want any fires. Of course, if you do that, you are going to have to really sit there and watch the candle the entire time. So I don't recommend it to anyone. But me personally, as a fire sign, candle magic has always just been first nature to me. It's always been easy. I can do some things with some candles, okay? But anyways, I usually put the petition inside. I let it burn, but we're going to do it like this, okay? So now I have my incense, and especially because I'm inside too. When I do that outside because the paper does let out a really thick smoke. But at the same time, I guess on another spell, not this one, I'll show you how I do that, okay? So I'm going to take my lighter and light up my incense, light my candle. And I'm just going around it in circles and praying over it. And we're going to I know y'all can't really see how but the flame is flickering. Like, oh yeah, you can. So while the incense burns and the candle burns, I am going to explain the soaps as well as the lotion in the background. As well, the candles as well, I will have other videos uploaded shortly that will show you guys how to make the soaps, how to make the candles, how I make the lotion. Basically what I do is I'll buy a base and I add my oil to it, a base with, of course, ingredients that I approve of, and then I will add my oil to it, mix it, let it dry, and it will enhance the spell that I'm using it for. I will also use the little small soaps if I'm out and about, or if the client or person who is using it is out and about and they see someone that they are interested in. They can wash their hands with those soaps, put some lotion on, and see what happens. I will also add that if you would like to purchase the oil, you can email me below. If you would like to purchase the entire love spell, you can email me below. Please stay tuned for those other videos if you would like to see how I make these. Lastly, you don't have to use it if you don't want to. Out what's in my oil, okay? But you know, this is something you can do it, but you don't have to. It's not something I'm forcing, but this is what I do. I will wash myself with these for 7 days and burn 7 of these beautiful pink candles with the herbs inside in this exact same pot for 7 days, or until the pot is completely full. And if it does get full, I may even continue to burn, you know, on top and just let it run over. It actually looks really cute. Really pretty on some things. I have a candle, honey jar spell. Let me show y'all. Oops, I'm dropping stuff. Okay. So you see how I still come back here and I'll light a green candle on top. I've let it drip down, and sometimes in the candles, in the candle wax, you can see different visions of things that may happen. And I really like to do that, and you can see how I did it over here too. And this is a honey jar spell. If y'all want to know how to make this, let me know down below, because this is a really complicated spell that but it is bomb. It is so bomb. Okay. Okay, so anyways, I think I've explained mostly. Also, I have the lotion. No, I didn't. The lotion, it doesn't have to be lotion. Of course, I made this. Once again, I added the oil. I made the base. I added the oil. I even added glitter to the lotion. It could be oil. You could just use the oil itself. But, you know, I wanted to have lotion. And I wanted this so I could just carry it in my purse, along with the little tiny soap pieces. Little pieces that I could carry in my purse if I'm going somewhere, or, you know, and I feel like I would like to attract somebody, or if I would like to attract friendship, because love spells can be used to bring in friendship. Of course, you would prefer to use a friendship spell, or even just to sweeten yourself to other people, or, you know, just to make sure everything goes smoothly. Especially when you have different, how do I explain it? Like, you know, just on an everyday basis, sometimes I like to use a love spell, because you never know when someone has put something on you or sent something your way out of nowhere, and all of a sudden everything is just, it feels icky. The energy is bad. The energy is down. Everybody is looking at you sideways. And I know I'm not the only person that has dealt with somebody sending something towards me. And what I've learned so far is the best way to combat evil energy, you know, of course, you get revenge, but to avoid going back and forth with somebody, sweeten yourself up with a love spell. And you don't even have to particularly ask for a person. Like I said, just ask for genuine people, and a genuine, the people for you, the person for you. I'm gonna move the camera so y'all can see. Okay, so I have taken my camera off of my tripod. I'm holding it. As you see, the candle flame is flickering. I recently added the bebe behind it and have started playing my music. I know you can't see it, but every time I play the music, the flame jumps. Like, all right, so as you, let me lower it. As you can see, our candle has melted all the way down, and I have this tiny, adorable star looking flame over here in the corner. How it got all the way over there, don't ask me, because the candle was in the middle. You can now see my petition a little bit. It's submerged with wax all around it. So I would consider this, because of the light, you know how dim the candle, the flame is, I would consider that it's almost done. But because there's so much wax left, and because the wick is now submerged into the wax, I can't tell. We might just be halfway done. But I did want to show y'all where I was at so far. And I also wanted to add that I have been playing my tambourine and singing to the spirits off camera. And, you know, between me singing and playing the tambourine, the flame has risen and lowered and risen and lowered. So, I feel like everything is working out. I've been closing my eyes while singing, and I can see it's like a beam of light, and I feel like it's energy coming out of the darkness while I do the spell. And I'm just giving y'all pointers on what I do when I do my spells. Of course, everybody is different. Everybody does different things and comes from different backgrounds. So let's keep that in mind. But I will be back. Okay, loves. So as you can see, our spell has burned all the way down. The wick has no more wax near it. It's just glitter and herbs, and there's a little wax on the other side. The next step would be to burn down another candle today. Of course, to take a bath with my soap. Make sure I use my lotion throughout the day, and maybe dab myself with some oil. And this would be my complete spell. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to take something from it. Also, be sure to check out my other videos that I will be posting, if they are not already posted when you watch this video, on how to create these soaps and the lotion and the candles. Okay, if you would like to purchase my oil, I will definitely have my email down below. Also, if you would like to purchase the candles or the entire spell package, email me below. Okay, peace, love, and light. Bye.